Watkins Glen, New York. There you see the chase standings. Yeah, remember, the Xfinity Series now has a chase. We're riding there. You see the number 7, Justin Allgaier, 5th right now in the standings. This is, I would imagine, as you see there, someone 25 with a little bit of trouble. That's Cody Ware.
Turn 1 again.
That fast part of the track, right?
Kenny Abu in that 88 just missed the corner completely while the 25 was spun down here.
Yeah, no question. With the speed that this track has, and now with this new pavement, that could be a problem area all weekend. But going back to Justin Allgaier, I mean, this is an opportunity race, an opportunity month with what, like we talked about, these road course events.
Yeah, and this weekend, again, his challenge is going to be trying to outrun these Cup drivers. But with them, we talk about Mid-Ohio and Road America. You know, it gives him a great shot because he probably, of all of these drivers, has had more success on these road courses.
Let's take a look again what happened to Cody.
Yeah.
25.
Yeah, once you get out there and get too far, then, you know, it's just a matter of hanging on, and when you try to get it slowed down even more, there's what Kyle was talking about. Kenny Bull just aborted the effort and instead of spinning out. And that's the opportunity you have now that they put pavement down there where it used to be sand. I'm familiar with the sand. I spent more time in there.
And this is Kenny here.
Flat tire.
Obviously had locked the tires at some point in time and probably flat spotted that right front and has calmed down.
Be able to make it around, or do we just hit stop and get a ride back?
We've seen Kenny Habul here at Watkins Glen before. Let's head back into the garage. Mike.
And while there's some problems on the track, there are some problems being encountered in the garage as well. Elliott Sadler backed out of his garage stall, was ready to head out on the racetrack, and the car lost all power. They forced him, they had to push him back into his garage stall here to try to understand exactly what's going on in the race car. They're looking at the battery settings. They're looking at all the electrical issues right now in the car, trying to determine exactly what the reason was for losing power. So far, they haven't been able to rectify it, guys.
And does this go back to, I mean, everything sort of, as we talked about, road course weekends are different. It's different for the drivers, for the crews. The Xfinity Series does have the benefit, like you said, at the end of August, they will have done this 3 of the 4 weekends. But these are tough weekends schedule-wise and practice-wise for these teams.
It's a tough month for them because of everything that's going on. And you know, you come to that first road course, a lot of these teams didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times you like to go run and get everything settled in and not have issues like this. But you know, that's why they kind of gave them some practice time yesterday. They had the track to themselves, and it was kind of nice. But unfortunate for Elliott Sadler and this team not to be able to get out there this morning, as they wanted to make a few more laps.
Elliott Sadler does have that win, so he has one of the chase tickets for NASCAR's playoffs, the chase beginning at Kentucky for these Xfinity Series drivers in September.
Yeah, I know they were, you know, a few weeks ago it announced that looked like one main wasn't coming back. I know there's efforts going on trying to keep something going where Elliott, he really enjoys being in junior motorsports and the efforts he's put forth there, and he's having a good time. So a lot of things happening, trying to keep sponsorship there to be able to keep him in the loop and keep him racing in this Xfinity Series.
And Parker, while we're under caution on the track for Kenny Habul, what's going on in the garage?
I want to get a bit more into that hard tire that we've been talking about. And a lot of the teams have been complaining about the chatter issue it's giving them, where the front tires, actually, as they get into the corner, find a place where they just start to chatter and they don't have the grip. And that hard tire, that happens a lot of times because the tire is so hard, it doesn't get in the racetrack, and the driver has to search kind of for the grip or overturn the wheel and go where the tire doesn't have grip. And actually, other drivers were telling me that some of the things this tire does is very unique, and I'll talk to you a little bit as a driver right here, is that it wants to do only one thing at once. So what I mean by that is it's good if they're just braking, but it's not good if they're braking and trying to turn the car. It's good if they're just accelerating. It's not good if you're trying to accelerate and turn the car, because that's where they run into the chatter issues. So this hard tire on this newly repaved racetrack is just giving some of these teams an extra bit of challenges to work with as they try to find the setup.
Yeah, and that's good stuff, because the thing is with the grip level of a tire, you can overrun the grip level of the tire, and basically that's what these guys are doing. They're pressing, trying to get faster and faster, and I don't care how hard a tire is or how soft a tire is, there comes that point when you lose that grip and it doesn't stick to the racetrack anymore. The harder tire will begin to chatter a little bit first. A softer tire will grip, and then all of a sudden just turn you free, just set you free. You almost want that chatter a little bit sometimes because it gives you that feel that, okay, this thing's getting ready to get somewhere. It's not just jumping out from under you. But you have to figure out how to make your car work and maximize the grip without overrunning it. And it's tough at a place where you're being aggressive in the corners.
Kenny Habul's 88 on the hook. Let's show you again how this happened. Now, this was the, I guess, earlier incident, if you will, the 25 of Cody Ware.
Yeah, and in the background here, we'll see Kenny Habul in the 88 come and just goes straight down. He's not going to hit anything. There he goes. We couldn't see at the beginning exactly what may have happened. And I think he did, Kyle, you kind of pointed this out, that he probably locked things up.
We're already, but you see the car's full of smoke right here. So he's locked these tires up at some point in time, getting down in there. He did a great job of just riding it out, running straight, and not trying to spin.
Yeah, and then the right front went down, so he was just trying to minimize damage.
More from Watkins Glen, straight ahead.